Good afternoon, everybody. Time for a wolfofbricks.com update. Once again, I am Jim, and this is where we talk about Lego investing and reselling. So today we're going to talk about the Volkswagen T2 camper. And whenever I saw this come out, I said to myself, you know what, this is pretty cool. When it comes to collectability, which is a word that I use often on this channel, this definitely has it. And that's, of course, because of the T1 camper. Now, my second thought when I saw this was, this is a trap, right? Because the first T1 camper, I don't even want to go into it. Everybody should know what I'm about to say. We're talking like 9, 10 years. I think it's 9, maybe 8.5 years. There was a lot of heartache for a lot of people, including myself. Now, granted, I only had 5 T1 campers, so it really wasn't that bad. But this is a cool set, and if you are able to purchase this set and time it right, there is potential that you may make some money off of this. So real quick, it looks like the set retails for $179.99, and when you go to eBay, I mean, people are buying it well above that, right? They're buying it for, I think the last one was $229. We have $154, which is a good deal if that's not a damaged box. And then there's $204, and then there's $250. So, you know, there's not a lot of margin there, but if you're wanting to do a flip around Q4 and maybe make 5 or 10 extra bucks, this might be it. And as we head on over to carandriver.com, just want to read a quick paragraph that talks about the Lego Volkswagen T2 camper. Fans of the VW microbus, whether for its practical shape, its status as a 60s and 70s hippie icon, or quirky personality, may already own the Lego version T1 camper, which of course has recently retired. Van Kit, released several years ago, now it's joined with the T2 camper kit, representing the second generation of the van, which goes on sale August 1st, which of course was a few months ago. It ought to be a hit among the fans of the legendary microbus. After all, they still have about 2 years to wait before they finally see the automaker's ID Buzz electric van out on the market. So if you don't know what that is, this right here is a hot mess of a Volkswagen van. I mean, I don't even know if this is going to grow on me. I think I actually heard that they're going to be turning quite a few of these into an autonomous vehicle. But I like my nostalgia. I don't know if this is something that would interest me. Actually, I know it would. I don't know if this is something that would interest other people, but we'll see in a couple years. Now, the interesting thing is, when you go to brickset.com and you look at this, you can see that there really is no retirement date. That says TBA, to be announced, right? Which is interesting because Brickset has recently released all kinds of retirement dates for all kinds of sets. This is actually the first time that I've seen a TBA. So I'm a little bit skittish when it comes to purchasing this, because I do feel that this might be similar to the T1 camper. Now, when we head over to Amazon, we could see the original T1 camper because we want to, of course, look at the performance to see if the T2 camper is something that might be a good investment. Now, this right here is the original box. They have reboxed this. I actually think the second box is a lot more efficient, but I like the first box the best. And the buy box has it at $218 and change. When we go to camel, you could see, I mean, this is the thing. This chart should be through the roof, and it's just not. And the main reason is, if I had to speculate, this would probably be in the top 5 sets that have been over hoarded, right? So there's not necessarily a race to the bottom, but people are just trying to cash out. And let me tell you something. When COVID hit last year and I saw that this set was out of stock and the price jumped, I think, from $120 retail to maybe $160 or $170, I got out of there. I mean, I own one because I just want to hold on to that. But I just was tired of having it on my shelf. And that may not be the best decision, right? But I have talked about in the past, there's a lot of psychology when it comes to Lego. You're going to look at a set this upcoming March that has retired, and you're going to own hundreds of it online, and you're going to say to yourself, man, why is this set still on sale? I wish it would just die, which I can understand. But let me tell you, 12 or 18 months later, you're going to be saying to yourself, man, I wish I had more. So there's a lot of psychology that comes into Lego. And for me, this time last year, I was like, just dump it and get it out of here. And I'm happy that I did. So this set right here, I've talked about in a recent video. The reason why I'm pulling this set up on a Volkswagen video is because I'm thinking this would be the best case scenario for the T2 camper. In my opinion, I could be wrong, of course. If you go to Camel, you could see that after it retired, even though there was some stagnation there, it did start to go off to the races, which is something that we all want. And real quick, I just wanted to go back to the Camel charts on the T1 camper. You could have got this set, the T1 camper, back in 2012 for $97. That was the cheapest it was going on Amazon, right? That is a long hold time, 2012. And then the highest it's been is $220. So when it comes to the T1 camper, I mean, this, I hate to say it, it just is a stinker, but it's a beautiful set. If this set was only out for 2 years, starting in 2011, 2012, or whenever it came out, this set would probably be going for $700. That's what I believe. I would love to hear what everybody says in the comment box when it comes to that. And now going back to the Ferrari creator chart, I mean, this would be, I think, best case scenario. Brickset has already said that it's to be announced. It's just not looking good. However, I'm still sure there's opportunity. Number one, if you're just a builder and a collector, should you purchase this? You should definitely consider purchasing it. Now, if you're a reseller, if you're able to stack discounts and, you know, wait it out until the last 3 months before this set retires, then you should possibly consider the T2 camper. I know for me, I'm probably just going to buy one or two. I'll probably buy one for myself and hold on the other one either as a gift or as a giveaway on this channel in a couple years, or maybe 12 years, because that's how long this set could potentially last for. And of course, just for fun, I did want to show the poly bag, the Lego Creator Volkswagen camper van, set number 40079. This poly bag, I'm trying to remember, I don't think it was for sale. On Camel, it says it was, but I think this was a free giveaway. I can't remember. I would love to hear what everybody says in the comments. But check this out. When you go to Camel, it is off to the races. This is the kind of chart that you would hope to see for the actual larger T1 Volkswagen camper, right? There is a lot of price action, a little bit, but check it out, man. The whole time on this, I mean, it really wasn't that much. It looks like it was around less than a year, and then it bounced up. You definitely could have had 200% return on investment there. And of course, you could have held on to it. Not sure why you would. And then you could follow the chart right there. So that's it. There is opportunity for the Volkswagen T2 camper, but you just have to thread the needle right. Hope you enjoyed the video, my friends. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Jim with wolfofbricks.com. Always go out there and get it.